All right, Coach. Wow, that's a really good Fremont-Mills team. And you guys are able to notch another dominant win. Just what are kind of the takeaways from tonight?
Uh, First, I want to thank our my coaching staff. Coach Greg Sleep, Brandon Sleep, Troy Nally, Jeremy Purdy, and Matt Dukes. They did a heck of a job game planning, and without that, I don't think we could have been able to execute the way we did.
Early on, it never felt like you guys, I don't know, maybe it didn't feel this way from your end, but it never felt like you were in danger, but they were kind of hanging around, and then you put up 38 unanswered. What flipped in the second half?
I think in the second half, they come out, got a stop. We had a shanked punt. They score, and kind of, it's one of those deals where, are the wheels going to come off? And I think in years past, we've kind of gotten ourselves in trouble there. But our line did a good job, and I think if it wasn't the first play after the kickoff, it was the next one. We housed a long one, and then, I think our depth really hurt them tonight. Being able to rotate and keep some guys fresh, I think we were able to wear on them in the second half, and it just kind of took a toll.
I've done a handful of Fremont-Mills playoff games, and in a way it felt like you guys kind of out Fremont-Mills to Fremont-Mills. Talk about being able to bring that smash mouth physicality tonight.
Well, you're right. That is a Fremont-Mills type effort, that we tried to give, because, if you're going to be good, you have to be able to run the ball, and Fremont-Mills has always been one of those down your throat, run the ball team, and, I think our line did an excellent job of matching the physicality, and then we were able to wear them down and then spread them out and use our speed a little bit.
Big part of that speed was Garrison, like 6 total touchdowns from him. What can you say about what he did tonight?
Just all year in big games, he has shown up and played big. If you go to the Moravia game, was a good game, and then Lennox, he played well. Southeast Warren, he kind of showed what he could do a little bit, and then tonight he was just phenomenal. And then we had some games earlier in the year where he had like 2 or 3 carries because of the situation of the game, and so we kind of quit rotating backs and kind of went with him, and he's responded well, and we've been able to keep him healthy, and just a phenomenal job on him and our line. Our line, if he gets a hole, he's going to hit it, and our line does a good job of giving him a hole to hit.
Defensively, I know they hit like a couple big plays, had a short field, but they really had to earn every yard they got tonight. What'd you like from the defense?
It's just the same thing every week. We try and get 8 guys flying to the ball. We try to stay aggressive because we don't want to be on our heels and let a team dictate what we're doing. And I thought for the most part we did a good job of getting off blocks and, running things down or keeping it in front of us. We had a couple breakdowns, but even late, I think Blackburn broke a long one, and we were able to tackle it at like the 10, and we just made them have to work again. And, instead of that being a touchdown, we were able to hold them out and, keep the 14 points.
When I talked to you earlier this week, I know throughout the year you've talked about like just being focused on the next thing. And I don't know if there's anything that better exemplifies that than finishing the way you guys did. Speak to the focus you saw from the guys tonight.
We knew coming in tonight that Fremont-Mills was going to present a lot of, mismatches and things for us. And our boys all week kind of, took it in and game planned, and they absorbed everything we asked of them, and I think our kids, it's not just practice, it's the locker room. They've matured. We are starting to grow up a little bit.
Looking ahead, you'll find out tomorrow who you face. But regardless, what are kind of the thoughts? What's the approach going forward?
We've just got to clean some things up. You can't be happy with where you're at. This score, like you said, it kind of got lopsided in the second half, but we have a lot of things we need to clean up before next Friday.